guys, my name is Liz. I am 20. I have a 1-year-old daughter, and this is going to just be a channel where I can post hauls, life updates, mom hacks, Q&As, basically whatever. You want a birth story, I could do a birth story. It's kind of crazy. It was not the way I had planned, but no birth really ever goes to plan. You just have an idea of what you want and you go from there. A little bit of a background. I got pregnant in April of 2018. I was 19 at the time. It was right after my birthday, towards the end of the month. I found out in May, and I had told her father, and he didn't really want anything to do with it, didn't want to be there during the pregnancy, didn't want to be there during labor, has really been hit and miss seeing her after, and she's already a year old, and she's maybe seen him 10 times, if that, because he chooses work and friends and partying and everything over her. But everyone picks and chooses their own battles, and his just tend to be alcohol and friendship and girlfriends other than his child. So to each their own. This is pretty much just going to be an introduction and explanation as to the plans I have with my channel. I had her on January 2nd, 2019. She was 6 pounds, 6.1 ounces, 18.5 inches long. Let's see. Sorry this video might be like all over the place. I would have written it down and stuff, but then I didn't want to be looking at a phone or looking at paper or something while I was recording. I've done this plenty of times too, so this is like not the first attempt. I'm not the best at it, but it'll get better. We have our own apartment. She has her own room. She has everything she needs. I have a job. I work a second shift at a hotel, and so during those times my mom or a family friend will watch her for me, so that way I'm able to work and provide for her since I don't get help in any other way. I kind of just wanted to have a YouTube channel for like a outreach of support and just to become a part of the community, really. And I've always wanted to make videos, and I just never had the courage to do so. And now, it's 2020. She's a year old. I'm almost 21, and thought, you know what? If people don't like it, oh well, they don't like it. If people like the videos, then they like them. Everyone has their own preference, and I feel like I want to put myself out there and just, explain my experiences, answer questions, do hauls, craft videos, like not have one set standard for this channel other than it will be family friendly because I do have a daughter and she comes before everything else. So, I may not introduce her in videos or not do so for a set amount of time, and that's just a personal preference. And really, I don't know. I dyed my hair red. I'm naturally a blonde, but I've always liked red hair, and so I finally went back red. It turned out a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be, but I don't mind it. It doesn't look terrible, so that's a plus. I have 2 piercings. I have my tongue and my nose. Let's see. I have 5 tattoos right now. I have an Aries symbol. On my shoulder blade, I have a flower. On my left calf, I have a Dallas Cowboys star, and that is for my dad because he's a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, and it's just like a little tribute to him. He's still alive, but it's just partial to him. Right here on my collarbone, I have Never Grow Up in Disney writing, and then eventually I want to get Peter Pan and Wendy and all them flying to Neverland. Right here, it's going to be hard to show, kind of. This is my grandma's handwriting, and it was the last birthday card that I had gotten from her, and so that one's pretty special to me. I got that one after she passed away, believe 3 years ago now, so all of them have meaning to me. Some people don't understand it, like the meaning on here, I'm an Aries. I didn't feel like getting the ram tattooed on me, so I just went with the symbol. This flower was, my brother did that, and it was the very first tattoo he'd ever done on anybody else. So it's something that I was like, they all have meaning to me, and that's what matters. And this video is all over the place. Once again, I apologize. But, this video is kind of just an introduction. I was 19 when I got pregnant. I had her when I was 19. And it was a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. Being pregnant at 19 was not easy, even though I did have a full-time job and I worked every day of the week minus 2 days, and even on those days sometimes I went in. It's just working up until I had her. I did not go on maternity leave. The only reason I went on maternity leave was because my water broke and I went into labor. And if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have went in until my last day would have been the day before my scheduled induction, because I did have one scheduled. We just didn't make it that far. She came a week before the scheduled induction exactly. So we didn't have to go that route, but I did have everything set up with my work and everything, and when I was going to go on maternity leave, and it went a lot faster than we were thinking, and so plans changed, but she was born happy and healthy. It was a little bit of a hectic birth, and terrible. But if you guys just want to know anything, I guess leave some comments below.